things is we can have ourselves over here. Let's say this is us, right? So we have our computer, okay, or our computer, boleh lah. Our laptop lah. Okay, let's imagine this is our laptop. So our laptop maybe something like this. Okay, so we have our laptop, and then our laptop is connected to our watch, for example. Okay, so let's say we have a watch. Okay, so this is watch. Okay, connected to our watch, and our computer can read because our watch here is smartwatch. Okay, smartwatch. It can sense our temperature, for example, or our heartbeat. Okay, and we can read our heartbeat through our interface in our computer, for example. Okay, so you can see over here the smartwatch is connected to our computer. All right, so this one is also called as a personal area network as well, part of a personal area network. And then we have a Bluetooth. Let's say we have a phone. Okay, we have our phone here. Or maybe besides watching our looking at our temperature through our laptop, we can also get our temperature reading through our phone, for example. Okay, smartphone. This is smartphone. Okay, smartphone like this. Okay, so our smartphone connected to our Bluetooth, what we call this, Bluetooth speaker kan? Ataupun okay, Bluetooth speaker ke ataupun something like that. Okay, so this the whole thing, the connection in between this whole thing, okay, is also part of a personal area network. Okay, but this is when we talk about wireless lah, wireless kind of PAN. Okay, personal area network. So this is the examples of personal area network. Okay, so I hope you can see through this example. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Okay, so that is about personal area network. So you can see inside personal area network, we have this body area network. Okay, so what are the difference between these two? So let's take a look at this. So body area network or BAN is as one of the examples of PAN. Okay, but the range is or the components or devices are different. Okay, so maybe we can look at the examples here in the next slide. Okay, so let's take a look at examples of body area network over here. Okay, so what is body area network? Okay, so body area network usually is specific with respect to the sensors inside the body. Okay, so this is the difference between the personal area network and body area network. So you can see over here. Okay, so usually the thing that connect with each other are sensors, usually implanted in the body. Okay, and then these sensors are connected to each other through a base control unit. Okay, or usually this base control unit sometimes is our handphone or a specific system lah that can read the sensors reading. Okay, and these sensors or this controller can send the data to the computer. Okay, usually for monitoring, for example, in health area, in the area of health monitoring. Okay, so this is what is body area network stands for. Alright, I hope you can get this difference. Okay, so usually the connected components are sensors. Okay, sensors usually implanted in the body. Okay, in human body. Okay, in which all the sensors, the reading can be obtained from a control unit outside the body. Okay, so this is what we call as body area network. Okay, so So this is another kind of network, all right? So usually we can see this for health application, for medical and health care application. And sometimes it depends on the system lah. Tapi kalau kita, for now, we can see from health application. Okay, for other kind of application, possible application is in driving assistance, in security, and also in other part of in other areas such as electronic bill payment and so on and so forth, just as what you can see over here. Okay, so in terms of driving assistance ni, these are the possible application of body area network, in which if let's say the sensor sense that the driver is like drifting, okay, or collapse, for example. Okay, so the system can alert the police station, or can alert the other individuals to let the other person knows that the driver is not in a good state for driving, for example. Okay, so these are the possible application of body area network. All right, so I hope you can see the difference. Okay, for now, what we need to understand is these are the different kind of network classification available for computer and devices. Okay, so I hope you can see this. So you can go through this link as well to get to know more about what is a body area network. Okay, so if we recall back, so under network classification, okay, we have this 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 5 network classification that we had covered just now. So all these networks, the difference are the area of coverage and also the transmission media, and also sometimes the devices and components also different, isn't it? So for LAN, MAN, and WAN, okay, so we can see this one as the general network classification for computers. Okay, but for body area network, so we can see it's more on the networking of sensors in the body. Okay, and for personal area networks, we can see this as networking of devices or computers within a human, or within outside of a human lah. Okay, something like that, or within a personal range. Okay, sorry, within a personal range, which is 10 meters, something like that. Okay, so I hope you can see this different kind of network classification through this slide. Okay, any question for now? Okay, so maybe no, but I hope you are all with me. Okay, kelas petang-petang ni kan. I hope you are all with me. So let's move on to the next one. Okay, so under computer network, okay, so what kind of open book question, or what kind of sample questions that can come up? Okay, so these are some of the questions that can come up. Okay, just want to from this example, so I hope you are familiar with the pattern of sample open book question, and also you will be familiar on how to answer this kind of question. Okay, so let's take a look at this example or sample question. Okay, so as a network engineer at XYZ Bank, you are required to plan the computer networking in the bank that covers the state of Melaka, Johor, and Negeri Sembilan. Which of the computer network is suitable for the plan? Explain your answer. Okay, so you can see over here got context as a network engineer, meaning that you are very well versed about network about network standard or computer network. Okay, and then you are required to plan the computer networking in the bank that covers different states over here. So which of the computer network is suitable for the plan? Okay, so this is This is the question lah. So you need to propose, okay, which computer network is suitable for the plan. And okay, so as you can see, the marks is 12 marks, isn't it? So by right, when you propose which network is suitable, so usually that one will cover about 2 marks. Okay, and the rest of the marks will be the explanation for your answer. So why do you say that kind of computer network is suitable? So maybe you explain that the network that is suitable is, wait, let me look at the next slide. Did I share? Okay. So maybe you share this kind of, okay, so this is the example answer, okay. So maybe you can answer in something like this. Okay, there are 2 computers network that can be considered for the plan that are local area network and metropolitan area network, for example. So once you state something like this, okay, so you already got 2 marks. Okay, and then the rest will be your explanation. Okay, so maybe, okay, so maybe in terms of explanation, sometimes we kind of not sure what to explain, isn't it? Okay, so there are many things that you can explain. Okay, the first one, maybe you can explain what is the local area network is. Okay, maybe the area of coverage, the yeah, maybe the area of coverage or the transmission media, something like that. Okay, or you can also explain the advantage of the computer network itself. Okay, and also the disadvantage of the computer network itself. Okay, so and then many other things that you can include in your explanation. All right, and then this is how you do. All right, so when you discuss about advantage or disadvantage, so make sure you discuss with respect to other things, meaning you compare your answer with other computer network. Okay, for example, maybe you said local area network is suitable compared to personal area network, for example. So what are the advantage of local area network compared to the personal area network? So you can discuss the advantage in that context. All right, so this is how you do lah. Okay, and keep in mind this it's very subjective. All right, as long as you have a good reasonable significant answer, you should be fine. Okay, so this is just sample answer, not necessarily you write your answer in this way. Okay, you can, but the point here is first you need to state your choice. Okay, maybe here state your final choice, or you can also, okay, this is one sample lah. You state the available choice, and the last one you state your final choice. Or you can also straight away state your final choice and then give your explanation. It's up to you, all right? As long as you can imagine the marks lah distribution. So usually 2 marks will be given for your final choice, because this final choice is the one that you had answered over here, isn't it? This is the question. Which of the computer network is suitable for the plan? So you straight away answer the question, so you already got some marks over here. And then the rest will be your explanation. Right? So this is how you tackle lah. I hope you can get the idea. Okay, so again about open book question, usually have no correct or wrong answers. Okay, because for open book kind of questions, usually the answer is open as well. All right, as long as you give a good reasoning and or the right reasoning, then should be fine. Okay, so the important thing is how you answer, and then good answer means strong explanation and discussion. All right. And usually for open book question and answer, it aims to assess your higher order thinking skill. All right. So not just memorizing things. Okay, we are going to assess the how we think. Okay, so this is the aim for open book question. So I can see some questions over here.